Yes.
Did you say old people or all people?
All people.
All people. Okay.
She was referring to me if she said old. No. I'm going to give you kind of a generic answer to begin with, and we'll kind of talk through it. So, look, I'm a people pleaser by nature, and rejection, I think, even for people who are used to making cold calls, who are used to hearing no, is very difficult. And I have found, for me, was I had to remind myself that they were saying no to the service, not no to me. Right? It wasn't. Hopefully, it wasn't my personality. I've had, sometimes you just don't click with somebody, right? It just doesn't happen. But the advice that I would give is to stay true to who you are. Remember who you are. It's going to sound a little corny, but it's really, through the course of time, I look back at. I spent a lot of time on the road, right? So I would do a lot of cold calling door to door early in my career. There was not.
No, there wasn't cell phones. There wasn't Zoom, and there wasn't
some of those things. And it's just to, if you have faith in your product, it's just to remain consistent and vigilant, and that they're saying no. They just to something that they don't know yet what they're truly missing. They're not saying no to me personally, and not to take it personal, which can be hard after you hear no, 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 no. And it's almost like you have to remove yourself, like you're watching a movie and you're the actor in the movie, and that this is really happening, but it's not my life. And I know that's kind of generic, but it's really just to remain persistent, and that there is people out there that you will be able to help with the products and services that your company provides. And just as a quick side note, both of us do some coaching with some other non-Hubtek customers, and I'm not just saying this because I'm here in front of you and in Medellín and at Hubtek. The Hubtek customers are pretty cool, right? The people I deal with, we were talking about
Sure.
the people. It's really, and I said this to Joel. You got some really good, cool people. But to go back to your question, it's just remaining true to yourself. It's remaining persistent, and recognize that. There is somebody else out there that is going to say yes to you.
Yeah, and I just think that I can't add a ton to that. I do think that consistency is probably first and foremost. I think the thing for me though is to continue to learn, right? Continue to grow through every single no. I told this story a couple weeks ago to a couple friends of mine, but to me, it's focusing on execution and not results, right? So as a young kid, my dad would take me out to the golf course. I love golf, right? That's not a huge thing here. I think there's a couple of courses around, but he would take me out to the golf course, and inevitably, if he puts me on the driving range, I'm going to hit some golf balls well, because I'm just going to hit 1,000 golf balls. But what he should do is teach me the mechanics, teach me what to do, teach me exactly how to swing the club, right? And as I work on my execution, I'm going to increase the probability of the results to come, right? So I think every no is an opportunity to learn, is an opportunity to grow, right? I agree with what Mike is saying about energy, enthusiasm, consistency, persisting without exception. All those things are real and have to exist. But I would also say, in addition to that, is learn from the no's, right? Is take the opportunity to understand why the customer is telling you no, right? And then see how you can grow. If you're never getting to that yes, then I would advocate, hey, pull a mentor, a leader, sales coach, someone alongside of you, right? And allow them to show you the way. Maybe another colleague that's having success, right? So what are they doing differently than you're doing, right? Learn from what they're doing.